This is Joshua with New Review, coming at you with a new review of history's, I would say, hit Vikings. Vikings originally followed the life and times of Ragnar Lothbrok, a possibly historical figure from the Viking Age. And the way it's been set up didn't start entirely historically accurate because of the time difference between the raid in Lindisfarne and the Siege of Paris, one of which is attributed to Ragnar Lothbrok, the other not so much. But the way it's been explained kind of makes sense. The basic premise of the series is that it's following taking us through the Viking Age, which is a fairly important set of events in European history. And I'm really enjoying it so far. It feels really authentic to the time period. Um, Vikings certainly act like Vikings. The Franks certainly act like Franks. The Saxons act like Saxons. Um, I kind of feel like it's the Game of Thrones for History Channel, um, which I think is a very good model to follow. I think because HBO's found a lot of success with Game of Thrones. Other channels are trying to do their own versions. You can say Expanse is Sci-Fi's version. Um, I think MTV tried with some stuff. Anyways, but the trailer for this upcoming season, which premieres on November 29th, um, it's really taking place in the aftermath of the invasion of England by the Great Heathen Army, which was an actual thing. Um, Led by the sons of Ragnar. Um, and that's still going to be a thing. There's going to be a lot of fighting with that. It also seems like there's going to be a civil war between some of the sons of Ragnar, particularly Ivar against Lagertha. It seems like his sons are going to split between his remaining sons because Ivar killed one. His remaining sons are going to split between those who are trying to kill Lagertha and those who aren't. And then there's an additional alliance between Harold and Ivar and Lagertha and uh, Halfdan, who is King Harold's brother. So that's kind of a strange development. Halfdan seems to be very loyal to his brother, but I don't know what happens. It's just a trailer. We're also going to see a lot of exploring with Floki and Björn, going to places that we haven't seen yet. And it's really, really interesting to see how they're going to how they're going to tell these stories that are outside of Europe as they know it. The trailer actually ends with "This is the end of our world," and that can be taken either it's the end of the Viking Age, which I find hard to believe, or it's the end of the world that they know. And I'm leaning more towards end of the world that they know because it seems like Floki may have discovered Iceland, which is a really important historical event and could be a very interesting storyline to take because we got a little bit of Viking colonization in season two. That was when they introduced Mercia, really. Um, no, not Mercia. Wessex. Wessex. Yeah. And I think that focusing on the warfare and the exploration is good, but exploring the colonization a little bit better, having full-fledged colonies occur and full-fledged settlements occur and last, I think would be very interesting storylines to follow for the series. This is Joshua with New Review signing off on the review of the Vikings Comic Con trailer.